I know I suck. I was been supposed to make videos, but I suck at this YouTube thing, okay? I will get better. We will get better. I don't know. Before I start the point of this video, though, two things I want to address. One, to the person who commented on one of my last videos and decided to tell me that I seem irresponsible because my fat ass hamster ran away, and they told me I should not get any more animals because of that. You and that fat ass hamster can kiss my ass. I have 2 cats now and they love me. Second thing, coronavirus. I have literally been home from work for the past week now. Okay? Ever since Friday. Haven't been to work since then. Today is what, Tuesday. Um, it sucks. We all hate it because everyone's getting antsy. People want to go out. You know, I can't even remember last time I stepped foot into a restaurant since all this coronavirus thing even came about. But to save each other, stay home. Stay home. We don't want this shit. Please, stay home. We don't want this shit. Wash your hands, wash your legs, because I heard about you dirty motherfuckers out there that don't be washing your legs. Wash those. Stay, nice and clean. Stay away from people. Stop going into large groups. And hopefully this will all blow over. Okay, so let's have this chat. Okay? Say you're going through a lot. You really want to move away from your hometown, from your family, from your friends, everything you know and love, but you're scared because, one, the first fear is, what if all my friends leave me? What if I don't make any friends? What if after I move and if I come back to visit, none of my friends are here? Let me just explain that last month, right, made 1 year since I moved away. And in that 1 year, I've probably only had to escort 2 or 3 people out of my life. Do they really make a difference? No, because basically what it showed me was we don't need to be coexisting. We just don't mix. We don't have the same energy, the same vibes. Literally moving away will show you easily who's there for you, who really cares about you, and who really was just there because you were convenient, or was just there because at the time, y'all made really great friends, but once one of you start to grow, the other one kind of gets left behind. It just happens. But in this past year of me living away from my hometown, if anything, it strengthened all of my relationships with the people I truly, truly care about. I mean, strengthen the bonds. There's a few people that I had to kind of pluck out the fucking way. I don't miss them. I don't feel like, I'm missing anything. My life does not feel like it's missing a puzzle piece ever since I let them go. I honestly was able to move on the next day because of how it just wasn't needed. It just wasn't necessary to have these kind of people around in my life. So that fear, I learned, is just all in your head, because it strengthened my relationships. The people that I were worried about would not be here whenever I chose to come back are still here to this day. They still text, they still call, they're clocking me the moment I can come down to Philly to visit everyone. I have not lost anyone valuable to me. And I truly mean that. I've not lost not one person valuable to me, not one person that really had years in my life. And all because I moved, they exited. So that one fear, I promise you will be okay. All moving away showed me was the people that really want to be in your corner, really want to be there for you, will follow you. They will follow your corner. If your corner moves, they will follow you. The people who love you will go where you go. So it's going to be okay. Okay? So that's that. Okay? Don't worry about friends, up and leaving. Even if you move someplace, like me, I am such a hard person to make friends because when I get out in public, I kind of just stay to myself. I probably have made one friend over this 1 year. I'm gonna be so honest with you. One friend, and I actually just met her in person about 5 weeks ago. 4 or 5 weeks ago. So imagine, that took a year, but that's mostly on my part because I'm not that outgoing. I'm not that up in everybody's face. I'm just not that kind of person. But if somebody kind of, takes interest to me and kind of latches on to me, I will let them, unless you give me a reason not to, unless you give me some sort of red flag that I just don't want you to be my friend, I will naturally let you. And that's kind of what happened with this first friend that I ended up meeting. So you will make friends if you allow it. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I just go to work and go home. But if you allow it, you will make friends. You will be okay. So friends aspect, like that should be like one of the last things on your list to worry about, because if you pick the right friends, you will not have to worry about, you know, where they're going or whatever the case may be. That's just that on that. Okay. So the second thing that might scare some people about moving away is being homesick or starting to miss the people that you're moving away from. Now, you're a human, right? Completely natural for you to feel certain ways. It's completely natural for you to start missing people, even people that aren't good for you. We've missed exes so many times. You would literally break up with someone and miss them, knowing damn well they're not good for you. So it is okay to be homesick. It's okay to miss your family, miss your friends, but you can't let that sidetrack you from the mission at hand. You cannot let it sidetrack you from the fact that you moved away for X, Y, and Z. For me, I was moving away to better myself. For other people, it could be anything the fuck else. I don't know. But you can't let that sidetrack you. You can't let that be like, all right, well, I miss everybody, so I kind of want to go back. That will never work. Okay, you'll never get the job done if you let emotions like that really control your decision. You will have homesicknesses some days. Why? Because you're going to see other people with their families, you're going to see other people with their friends, and all your folks is miles away. You know, you can't just hit them up to go hang out anymore like you used to. But at the end of the day, it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it. So the homesickness is just one of those things that comes with it. You got to take that with a grain of salt, deal with it, suck it up, call your folks, call your family whenever you start to miss them. You can get through it, okay? You will be okay. I promise. I would say the third fear would be, is this really going to work? Is this actually worth it? Am I moving away, you know, for a real purpose, or is this just for nothing? It'll literally be for nothing unless you make it to be for something. Like I strictly, I feel like a month into my move or 2 months into my move, I sat there and I was just like, all right, sis, get it together. You really got to, you know, do some healing here, because you didn't just move just to be here and sad. You can't just move and expect everything to go away if you don't really put any effort behind it, or if you don't put any actual work into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, and then if you move, you don't put any work into it, you're just going to be moving with your problems. Your problems are going to come with you no matter where the fuck you go. So you really just have to put that effort in. You know, you got to understand how to be aware. You have to be mindful of what's going on. You have to learn, like, all right, listen, girl, you moved away. There's nobody else now to point fingers at. There's nobody to point at for why you're sad and all this blah 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 blah. Like, it's all the balls are in your court. So get it together, you know? That was basically me 2 months into my move. Like, I had to figure out, like, all right, what do I need to do now, you know, to make a difference? What do I need to do to change what's going on now, so this won't be my same situation a couple months from now or a couple years from now? So it'll only be worth it if you make it worth it. You have to make it worth it, you know? You have to find ways to better yourself. You have to look into things. You have to try to dig deeper and figure out what the problem is so you can fix it. Like, I was able to analyze so many things about myself over this past year. It's not even funny. And it's helped me just become more calmer and nonchalant, because I've ended up growing into someone that a year ago, you know, I couldn't even fathom thinking how I think now. It's super weird, but it'll work if you want it to work. If you move away and you just spend, you know, your time away from everybody, just loathing and being upset and crying and complaining and not trying to put any work behind it, then it's not going to work. You're going to be moved away for 4 and 5 years, the same exact person that you were when you initially moved away, and that's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be nice, you know? It's just not. So that's something that it takes your effort, it takes your energy to kind of, ain't nobody see that, but it takes your energy to kind of get the ball moving, get things working. You know, you can't just say, all right, I'm gonna move to better myself, and expect the new location you move to do all the work for you. That's just not how it's going to work. If you keep your eyes open and you want to be bettered and you want to see what's going on, then it will work. You will be okay, and it won't be you moving, you know, for no reason or something like that. I think like the fourth biggest fear is, you know, what are you going to do once you get there to wherever you move to? Like, you know, what are you going to do about friends? What are you going to do about just handling everything? And from my experience, I came here And I basically just put my energy out there, and I allowed whoever that wanted to be scared of my energy to be scared of it, and I allowed anyone who wanted to gravitate themselves to my energy to gravitate towards it. I am not big on anymore, trying to find people to match my energy. Like, whoever you want to match your energy will gravitate to your energy because they sense it. So I just ended up coming out here just putting my energy out there, and whoever received it well received it well, whoever didn't. But I'm not going to, beat myself up because this one person didn't receive my energy well. Like, you just got to come out here and be yourself. Go into wherever you're about to move and just be yourself, and it will work. You will find people, you will find friends, you will find your way, while you're trying to figure out everything going on in your head. Like, I literally just put my energy out there because I suck at putting myself out there. So if someone, ends up talking to me or whatnot, they will just immediately get my energy. That's one thing that I am great with putting out there. Like, if you don't know how to be in public and talk to people, do what I did. Go on social media, hashtag wherever you're living at or whatnot, and people will just follow you because they're from the same area. I have comments from people from the same city, like, that I could become friends with. That's why I'm like, if you just put yourself out there, put your energy out there, you'll be okay. People will match it. But don't get upset if some people, get intimidated by your energy, or they don't like your energy, or whatever the case may be. That's on them. That's just a titty that's going to be tough for them, man. That's all I can tell you, for real, for real. With all that being said, I'm going to try to make more videos. I really, really am. I have so many ideas, but I just don't really put aside the time to execute these ideas. But I really am going to try. I really do appreciate the fact that my subscribers keep growing, even though I really haven't been here. You guys are really supportive. But if you do want to see more of me, because you haven't been seeing me on YouTube, all of my social media is connected to my YouTube channel. So Instagram, Facebook, all of that it should be already attached. I think I did that in the beginning when I first made this channel. If not, I will definitely put it down in the description below. Look at me sounding like a YouTuber. Like and comment, share, all of that good ass shit. And wash your fucking legs, man. Wash your legs and your hands, dog.